Did you notice this in Avengers Endgame? During the final battle, when Thor exchanges Mjolnir for the stone breaker from Captain America. Here we can see Mantis in the background putting to sleep one of the Shitori gorillas by using her empathic powers.
I don't even know who you are.
Did you know that in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, when Kang said this dialogue,
You're not the one with the hammer.
That's Thor. We get confused a lot. Similar body types. Who are you?
everyone thinks Kang fought with Thor because we all know that only Thor uses the hammer, but Kang was not talking about Thor. Maybe he was talking about Captain America. We know Captain America can also wield Mjolnir, so when Captain America went inside the quantum realm to return the Infinity Stones, there Kang met Captain America and fought with him, but fortunately, Captain America escaped from Kang.
You're an Avenger. Have I killed you before?
What?
Did you know that in Avengers Endgame, when testing out the time machine, Hulk has to use a pencil to flip switches, because his fingers are too big? This is some great attention to detail because even if Professor Hulk used his fingers to navigate through the switches, we would still not complain. But Marvel don't want to disappoint the fans. They put this tiny little detail so that the fans who pay attention can see it.
Talking about time travel here, either it's all a joke or none of it is. We're good!
Did you notice this in Avengers Endgame? During the final battle with Thanos, before help arrives, in this particular shot, we can notice that Thor goes straight for Thanos' head, as he was once advised in Avengers Infinity War, and also he managed to kill Thanos by going for the head in the beginning of the movie, so again in the final battle, he attempts to go for the head one last time.
I knew it.
Did you notice this in Avengers Endgame? When the Avengers charged during the final battle, we could see that Spider-Man swung from the Ant-Man's hand. This was another great attention to detail, because many of them were complaining that Spidey was flying with nothing to attach his web to, but after noticing this detail, we now know where Spidey actually attaches his web.
It's been 5 years, come on, they need us. And then he started doing the yellow sparkly thing that he does all the time. What are you doing?
Did you notice this in Avengers Endgame? At the beginning of the film, we see the Banatar resembles a swallow when it was drifting around in space. Notice swallows are assembled for the safe return home after a long journey, and that's why Marvel deliberately made the ship look like a swallow, that foreshadowing Tony and Nebula's safe return.
Into this exact second, I thought you were Build-A-Bear.
Maybe I am.
Is Tony Stark's entire Mark 85 suit working as a massive infinity gauntlet? When Professor Hulk snapped, only the right side of his upper body got damaged, however his left side was completely unharmed. But notice in case of Tony Stark, after he snapped his fingers, even the left side of his suit got damaged and his entire chest piece was also burned. Now let's take a look at an after and before comparison of Tony Stark. In the before version his suit wasn't burned in the middle, neither in the left side, but after welding all the Infinity Stones his suit started taking damage, and the damage wasn't only on his right arm or the right side of his body, it made impact on the entire suit, and that proves Tony's Mark 85 was working as one giant gauntlet, not just the right arm of the suit. Did you notice this in Black Panther Wakanda Forever? When Shuri and Okoye come to take Riri to Wakanda, Riri attempts to defend herself with a space heater, and Okoye and Shuri say this.
She can deal with that merman with the winged ankles who wants to kill her all by herself. You got this. With your heater. With your heater.
Later in the film, it is revealed that they can actually weaken Neymar's powers by building a large space heater, which would evaporate the water on his skin, so this scene was actually foreshadowing the ending of this film.